Alright, what's going on, YouTubers? This is a package I got in the mail today. Let's rip into this. This is from GearBest.com. I assume. I have not opened it, so I have no idea. I got 3 packages today, so I'm not sure what exactly it is. And awesome. So it looks like it's, according to the paper, it looks like it's 4K action cam. So the box is a little beat up, but this is from GearBest.com. So let's see what's in the box. So it's just a couple different things that's thrown in there. It's actually pretty nice. So it doesn't have too many accessories like the one for my daughter came from Amazon and actually had more that came with it, but it looks similar to hers. Cool. So I'll have to get video of this. Alright, so pardon the difference in volume. I had to switch over to the different mic. There was a lot of, since I'm actually in my garage here, there was a lot of noise outside, so it was bleeding over into the video. So this is the setup that I have for this. I was actually just trying to go over the functions, looking it over. There's no SD card in it. So right now I'm in picture mode. 16 megapixels is what it says. There's the 720, 120 frames per second, and then the playback function or feature. So that 720, the one before that with the little running man, that's for slow motion, and this is your settings right there. So it says 4K 30 FPS. I'll be skeptical of how that records that. My daughter's actually records very well. You can see in the video, the one I was on the quadcopter. And here, when I opened it, it was dead. And not only that, I didn't have a SD card to try it out. So here I'm just taking out the battery, and just like GoPro, it's got its own proprietary battery. But it's funny because my daughter's is the exact same battery, so we can interchange batteries, and I got her like a 4-pack of batteries. So I was able to use that with this in the future here. And it's a normal 3.7 Li-ion battery, 900 milliamps. So it's one of those action cams. If you have any of the cheap ones, this is the first time I've tried these cheap action cams, and I got this one because I really liked my daughter's, and hers was actually a little bit more because I got it from Amazon. So hers come with a nice little neat bag and everything, and with a ton of accessories. And you can look it up on Amazon. Just pull up 4K action cam. But they all say 4K, and they don't record 4K. I think on hers, if we set it up for 720 with 30 FPS, which is what we will use for YouTube, it records great. That's what you've seen in the video. I don't believe it was a 1080 if I remember correctly. So here's another piece that goes onto a tripod, and I was trying to mount the camera on here, and it wouldn't fit. And if you've seen the alignment, sorry I'm off frame because I was trying to figure this out while I was trying to record this, but you see as it slides on, it's off frame, right? So what's funny to this was, I thought this was hilarious. This one didn't work on this actual holder itself. This is supposed to go on a little tripod. It's got the little nut at the bottom where you can screw it on, right, to the tripod. But as you can see, it doesn't fit. It's like the camera's too big. So when I checked my daughter's out, it's not in this video, but she has one too. Her camera is too loose. So when I was flying around in the quadcopter, I used her camera, and I had to put a little bit of napkin or something to squeeze it in there. See, it's offset. It doesn't fit at all. It's like the action cam is too big. So what's funny is her action cam, when I tried this later on, because I noticed hers wasn't fully square, it had little notches on the top and bottom, so it seemed a little bit slimmer than this one, just by a little bit. And it was enough to say that hers fit in this cradle, which was hilarious to me, and the one that hers came with, mine fit in her cradle perfectly. So I thought that was insane. I thought that was funny that worked out that way. So this has a little clip you could pull off. You can attach it to something, clip it to something, and so you can be recording, or just clip it, I guess, to something just to attach it. I'm not sure. I've never seen that for a GoPro accessory, but the reason I say GoPro is because these guys, all these knockoffs are basically copying GoPro. See, it's just like this little piece right here that actually goes to the case, and it's a GoPro knockoff. So you actually fit it in here, you pull the little stud out, and it'll fit in there just fine. You can put that on your tripod, but you use the waterproof case. So yeah, I just find that to be funny, that the way that worked. So this one itself didn't come with a whole lot. Here are the instructions, and it's fairly simple. It has all the attachments and how you would use them, but yet again, they didn't come with all these attachments. Hers did, mine didn't, the way the box came. But I can't complain because it was only like 15-16 bucks at GearBest, whereas hers was like triple that. And I believe hers records better than this one from what I looked at it, but I'm not 100% sure. Here are the settings. If you pause it, you can actually see what the settings are for the video and resolution and your slow motion settings. So yeah, with that said, I'll have to try this out, but these in low light they don't work that great like they would the other ones, and GoPros really didn't either. So they really shine outside, and I'm not sure on these cheap cameras if the fluorescent lights play around with them, but sometimes that affects them. But this is it. This is what comes in a nutshell in the box. So thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this, or if you have any tips you may have from. Thanks again.